What is going on, guys? What up? What's going on, fellas? Started the live stream. How are you guys doing today? Trillionaire, what's up, bro? How are you guys doing today? Thanks for coming to the live stream. We already got 17 people. Amazing. Wow. That was fast. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like. Shout out to Hidden. The Crypto Home. Steven, what's up, man? Bobby Buds. What's going on, guys? Take a look here at the markets here for Bitcoin. 113. How much Roblox you buy? I don't have any stocks, to be honest. I'm bullish on XR. XRP is my biggest holding.
New subscriber.
XRP is my biggest holding. So, thank you for subscribing, by the way, guys. And let's take a look at the markets. And again, if you guys want to know where I trade at, check out BitUnix. This is the best leverage trading place to trade crypto. It's in the pinned comment. And if you use my link, you'll get this big deposit bonus here on this campaign, the live stream special campaign. So definitely check it out. Each month I'm coming out with a campaign thanks to BitUnix, and it's not a one-time deposit reward. So check it out, BitUnix, right there in the pinned comment. And again, leverage trading doesn't have to be scary. People make it scary because most people are gambling by doing 50x and not even knowing what the heck they're doing. Most of my trades are 10x, 5x, 3x. And I'm still in all of them, right? Despite the market coming down. Harley, hey, what's up? Thanks for coming to the live stream. Tired of crypto roller coaster? Yeah, it is a roller coaster, right? Yo, how long is Link and ETH going on this dump? Well, Chainlink's not even dumping that much. Chainlink's at 25 bucks. ETH is pulling back a little bit. We'll take a look at it. Again, don't forget to like. I'm going to go live here too on TikTok. It'd be pretty cool at the same time. But we'll take a look here at the markets. Kind of see what's happening here. Some targets for Bitcoin. Again, I appreciate all of you guys on here. You guys have always been killing it on here. So thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. Let's have a great crypto live stream. But Bitcoin coming back here to 113. Right, we did put in a lower low here on the weekly, so that is pretty bearish. I mean, it's looking like I said, you know, that target, that 110 300 target, it's looking like we're gonna hit it. Right, it's looking like we're gonna hit it. The shorts will get liquidated next. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure this dump was it liquidated a ton of longs, right? People thought we were gonna go up only. They got into a ton of longs, and then boom, in just 3 days, just taken out like that, right? And we're coming here to test the lows here of 112 again. And look, most likely we're probably gonna break it this time, right? We got that bounce here, this double bottom. Now we got the reversal. We're probably gonna break it, in my opinion. We'll see. But again, the target, like I said, the target from last stream I've been talking about is that 110-300 level. That's the main target right there. Let's see if Bitcoin can retest those levels. And look, another bearish thing here is we got that bearish crossover, right? We talk about so much about the bullish crossovers. We got that bearish crossover right there on the daily. So thank you guys for coming to the live stream. Let me add how do I add that? There we go. Thank you guys. Tommy says, how long will XLM and XRP go sideways? Will ETH hit 25.50? I don't see ETH going that low. Like I said, ETH, I mean, the lowest I see ETH coming down to is like 3,700. This level right here, right? Maybe 3,500, but it would be ideal for ETH to come to this level. But back into the 2000s, I don't see that happening for ETH. But again, ETH is still holding up very strong despite Bitcoin dumping. ETH is still holding up very strong. The bigger the bearish candle, the more I accumulate. Yeah, man, I agree. Like, look, I'm still super bullish long term. I don't think the top is in. There's probably gonna be a lot of people saying the top is in. Just like each pullback, there's been a ton of people. But I personally don't think the top is in. I think this is a great buying opportunity. Again, I see Bitcoin going to 150K, 180K. I mean, I don't know exactly the XRP ETF. I'll take a look here at XRP. We are in this descending triangle, right? So, I mean, we lose this for XRP. Again, we lose this for XRP. Our target is 265. I would say 265 is a good target for XRP. And again, guys, none of this is financial advice. This is just my opinion on the charts, especially for you guys on TikTok. All right, we know TikTok's a little strict, but yeah, don't forget to like. But 265 right here, that's the main target for XRP. Yeah. And again, I'm not trading right now. I'm just taking a look at the charts here, just analyzing the charts for you guys. So once we get 1,000 likes here on TikTok, we'll do the crypto market of the day, or 10 likes on YouTube, whichever one comes first. But Bitcoin coming back here to 112, a bearish weekly close. We haven't broken the daily lows here yet, but on the weekly, you know, you put in a new low. It's not good, right? And we're starting to come down here. So you can see right here, the stochastic on the weekly is flipping that bearish momentum to the downside for Bitcoin. Crow, please. Good morning from the Philippines. Crow, yeah, let's take a look here at Crow for you. Good morning, wherever you guys are at, or good night. I'm here in New York time, so it's nighttime here. Crow is looking like it wants to round out back to this level. And like I said, this too, look, Crow, very bullish because it broke out of this range. And I said, no matter how high it goes, it's probably going to retest the golden pocket, which is around 12.5 to 13.5 cents. Okay, we already wicked down here, bounced off, but it looks like we want to come back here to test it more. So if you see Crow back here to 13, 12 cents, I think it's a great deal. Because you're buying it on the retest, right? Despite how bearish the market is, Crow was ranging, broke out of it. Now it's coming for a retest to put in a higher low. You buy the retest, right? Not financial advice, but I'm bullish on Crow. But short term, it's bearish. Okay, can come down a little bit lower. EST time zone, yeah, EST for me, yeah. What's the next coin? Cardano. 89 cents. Cardano's still holding up pretty well. Looks like we want to break that. We just broke that 90 cents level. And it's probably going to come back here to 82, 80 cents. Okay. It's going to try to find support here. Most likely with Bitcoin coming down. So 80 cents Cardano, not a bad deal. Especially if it goes below 80 cents. You know, honestly, even under $1 Cardano is not a bad deal. Again, nothing is financial advice, just my opinion. And thank you guys so much for the likes. I appreciate it. I just posted a video too here on YouTube and TikTok on my Keystone 3 review, like mini review. Definitely check it out. What's up, Jay Pizzle? How you doing, man? Quant. You want some Quant? Sure, we'll take a look at Quant. Let's take a look here at Quant. So I would say like Quant looks like it wants to come down here and retest the 618 again. Right, we already did a retest here, bounce off, but we want to come here for another time, which would it'll be great here, right? Because we will come down here to test that 25 and 50 MA. So Quant under 100 bucks, I could see it going to 98, 97, maybe 96. But somewhere over here, I would say is a good deal. You know, buy the retest right there, right? Putting in the higher low. So you can kind of see right here for Quant, you know, when you zoom out, you know, it's pulling back here, finding support in the 618 and that 25 MA at the same time, put in the higher low, and then off we go. That's what I see for Quant. So short-term bearish, medium, long-term bullish. Yeah, I just started the live stream, Flu. Thanks for coming to the live stream, guys. Popular. What is this thing here on the left? I just clicked it. I don't know what is it about, but you guys been killing it. What's the next coin? Algorand. Yeah, Algorand. We'll take a look here at Algo. Don't forget to like, guys. Once we get to 1,000 likes, we'll do the crypto market update of the day and continue to check out your favorite coins, of course. Again, Algorand is still holding up extremely well, guys. This is why I'm so bullish, right? Because, you know, Bitcoin is dumping hard and altcoins are holding on really well. It's just like, wow. Again, you can see how much support there is here on the 50 MA here on the weekly, right? But again, doesn't mean we can't come here and break it and maybe test that 25 MA here, possibly when it gets to 23 cents around here. So I could see Algorand slowly falling down here to 24, 23, maybe 22. Okay, on the weekly. That's what I could see happening for Algorand. But still, I mean, it's holding up extremely well. So if you do, you know, fall here, lose the level, don't get freaked out. Don't get scared if it comes down here. It's just flipping that resistance as support to bounce off, okay? So Algorand, great coin. Appreciate it. Let's check out some more coins. Almost at 1,000. Oh, we just hit 1,000. Let's go, guys. 1,000 likes. Shout out to you guys here on YouTube too. You guys are liking it up. ETH link, please. I have some longs open. Should I close them? 21 and 4,550 liquidation zones. Yeah, we'll take a look here at Ethereum. A lot of you guys want to know about ETH. Is ETH going to 4,500? So let's take a look here at Ethereum. And guys, don't worry. I'm going to check out all your coins, so do not worry. You know, we're going to take a look at all your favorite coins. We see ETH has been riding that 25 on the daily. Right, and I believe what's happening here is kind of like a cup and handle. So we're just going to have a handle here for ETH. The question is, how low will that handle go, right, before we put in the higher low? I mean, we can have a slow drop here and kind of meet up here with that 25 or even the 50 here, right, later on in September possibly. But, you know, is there a chance ETH can come down here? I mean, I would say, yeah, I would say a good buy range here for ETH is 4,483. There's a big chance it'll come down here. If it loses that, 4,300. Okay. So I can see ETH definitely retesting those levels here. And again, it's the big gap that he needs to fill. Look at this huge God candle, right? We broke all-time highs, and now we're filling this gap down here. So it's a healthy pullback, guys. Okay. So yeah, I do see ETH dropping to those levels. I got into crypto 2019. Dogecoin. Let's take a look at Dogecoin. Dogecoin 22 cents. I mean, Dogecoin's main support level here, where I definitely see it coming down to, is that 22.20, right? That 22 level right there. Try to bounce off the 25 and the 50 MA, but you know, there's a big chance we can lose that and test the 21 cents level. Okay. Again, don't get freaked out. Dogecoin is just really in this massive pendant when you really look at it. There's this massive pendant that it's in. And we hit the top of the pendant, right? We hit the top of the pendant, so now we're coming down. And, you know, we can definitely lose that and test the bottom of the pendant. And then we'll see where we break to the upside or downside. If we break to the downside, that 200 MA here is a good support, around 20 cents. But either way, I'm bullish on Dogecoin. This is my opinion. I think this coin will explode later on. Brett, yeah, let's take a look here, Brett. What's up, Jay? Thanks for coming to the live stream. Appreciate all of you guys on here. You guys should hear me pretty well now because I got my mic pretty close. Display automatically. There we go. Why did I remove it? Diamond, what's up, Diamond? Good evening, brother. How you doing, bro? Shout out to Diamond. Thanks for coming to the live stream. And thanks for being part of CTU. Again, guys, check out CTU, my serious trading group. I have a free Telegram, but you know, all my signals and trades I post in the CTU. Again, nothing here is financial advice, just my opinion. So Brett, I'm liking Brett too, and I'm liking Brett too. Doesn't mean we can't come down lower here, but yeah. I mean, Brett's looking to test that 618 level. So I would say Brett at 0.49 all the way to possibly 0.45. It can definitely come down here, put in a higher low. Right, we're ranging. We break that range to the downside, put in this higher low, and then we continue this uptrend for Brett. And again, a lot of coins that retest the 618, it's a bullish retest. Okay. So I'm liking Brett long term. It's just short term. We're pulling down with the markets, which is normal. Just giving you guys here some targets. Bitcoin continues to dump to 110, 109, heck, 106. Right? We don't know, but just showing you guys here the probability. What coin do you think will be integrated in Apple Pay? Man, I don't know. I think there definitely will be something. Maybe it's something Apple creates, right? Maybe it's Avalanche. I don't know. We'll see. ETH 4,000. Yeah, that's my next level for ETH 4,500. If it breaks that, 4,300. Are you still here in October? What do you mean? Am I still here in October? There will be a dump. What do you mean by that? A jump. Look, I'm bullish going forward. No matter even where Bitcoin pulls back down here. Right, unless, like, I would say the key thing here for the bull market, guys, is the weekly. That weekly 50 MA, if we break that, I think that's bear market confirmed. Which is the 50 MA right here. Is it the 50? Yeah, the 50 MA on the weekly. I think this is the key right here to knowing when the bear market is confirmed. So once we close and break this, that's it. But I don't think we're going to break it. Not until after we have the last leg up, right? So you can see we already bounced off twice. Each major pullback, we actually bounced on the 50 MA. You can see right there. So That 25 MA on the weekly though is around 102, 103. You know, if you were to dump today, right? But it's going up here. Same as the 50s, around 95. XRP is supposed to have a big jump in October, really? Hold, it's all up from here. I've been in this since 2018, heavy, and bought Bitcoin at Starbucks for $10. Wow. Shout out to Cole. Yeah, I agree with Cole, man. I mean, I got into crypto 2019, and I'm bullish. I'm still very bullish. I have a lot of charts, a lot of indicators, and it doesn't show me that Bitcoin has stopped yet. So I still see Bitcoin going to 150K, 180K. I don't know if we hit 200K this bull market. I think it's 50-50. But I believe 150K and possibly 180K. Maybe we'll top out 195 or something like that, right? We'll see. We'll take it one day at a time, guys. Right? Nothing's guaranteed here. I'm just showing you guys here the probability in the charts, my opinion, which is not financial advice. But thank you guys for the likes. You guys been killing it as always. And again, let's do the crypto market update of the day. Let's check out here the daily, which is not looking too good. But again, guys, Bitcoin's, I mean, the market's holding up so well. We're used to like altcoins dumping double digits in a day. Right now, Bitcoin's dumping, but altcoins are still holding up extremely well. I mean, you have a lot of coins only down 6, 7, 3%. So, you know, altcoin dominance has been going up slowly, and Ethereum dominance has been going up really, really high. So you can see right here, a lot of coins are down, and this is why I give you guys here the crypto market of the day, because it kind of shows you, okay, right, I want to get into Aerodrome. It's down 7%, so maybe I should get into, buy some here when it's down, right? You want to buy when it's down. You want to invest when the coins are down. You don't want to be chasing green candles, right? Litecoin's a coin I'm very bullish on. Been accumulating here and there. I think this coin has everything to go to 300, 400. So, Dr. Octa says 148K. Is that your Bitcoin top prediction? So, yeah, I mean, these are the coins here in the top 100 that are down. Let's check out the top 200. Let's see how we're looking there. Again, not a lot of coins that are down over 10%. Jasmine's down. Toshi's down 5%. Turbo's down 5% as well. So, a lot of coins down slightly here with Bitcoin dumping. Mog, this is a coin I do have here, down 7%. And Brett's down 6%. So, a great time to DCA into a lot of these coins here, in my opinion. Let's actually check out the weekly. I'm kind of curious here on the weekly. So even on the weekly, not a lot of coins are down double digits, just a couple, right? Say is down 10%. So like if you're looking to get into Say, I think Say is a great deal right now. Injective down 10%. And Ave's been killing it, up 13% on the weekly. So one of the few coins here that are up on the weekly. Morpho as well. Morpho, if you're bullish on base, look into Morpho. Lending protocol on base has great TVL, and I believe it's going to keep growing. So Morpho's up on the weekly. Pump Fund is down 18%. SPX down 14%. So, even with Bitcoin dumping, I mean, Bitcoin dumped like what, 4K today? And back then, I mean, we're used to seeing altcoins down 10, 20%. So I feel like December looks so far away as the top. Everything has to have and hold resistance for a little bit to stabilize. Everything is just personal experience, not financial advice. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Everything will dump if we get a rate cut in September. You think everything will dump? Yeah, I mean, we could have a sell the news event if we get a rate cut. I mean, my prediction, let me know what you guys' prediction is. I think there will be like a 25 basis rate cut. Ando, yeah, I got you, bro. I honestly think there'll be like a 25. I think it'll be like a 25 and then another 25 possibly. Look, here's a great coin that has a great structure, Ondo. You could clearly see a head and shoulders forming here for Ondo. All right, we have the head, we have the shoulder, the head, and now we're forming that second shoulder. So I mean, we still have more room to come down here, but it's a clear inverted head and shoulders here on the weekly. Now looking here from some targets to the downside, I mean, Ondo can, it can definitely retest here. The lows around 90 cents. That 200 MA is around 93, but 90 cents, we break that, we'll come here to 87 cents. So, I mean, short term, I'm bearish on Ondo, but I don't see too much downside here below 88 cents, 87 cents. Okay. And it's in a bullish structure. Again, these are the coins you want to invest in, not financial advice. You want to invest in coins that are in this bullish structure to the upside, coming down for a retest, and has great fundamentals. So there you go. Thank you guys for the follows, by the way. You guys been killing it. And by the way, guys, follow my backup account in case anything happens. I created a backup account because they've been taking my lives out for whatever reason. It's like AI bots. So I made a backup account. It should be in my bio. So you don't even have to go to a link. You just click on, I mentioned myself in my bio. So you click on it, it'll just take you to my backup account, which is literally just .Sir Lewis. Allison says, made 58K today. Nice. How'd you make it? Trading crypto or? Rate cut is long-term bearish, but will give a boost. Yeah, I agree. It's exactly a 2020, right? Stimulus checks, the rate cuts. They were super bullish short term, but long term, high inflation. And honestly, I mean, we're still, again, I think, we printed so much money since 2020 that it's just not worth holding money anymore, in my opinion. Digital marketing. Wow, that's awesome. Chainlink. Yeah, some of you guys are asking for Chainlink, which is also holding up extremely well. 25 bucks. Are we pulling back here for Chainlink? That's the question. I mean, look, if Bitcoin continues to dump, we'll definitely pull back here to 21, possibly 19 bucks. Okay, we can have a pullback here to 21, 20 bucks for Chainlink, which would be a retest of that 0.38 level. And maybe, maybe we have a slow drop here for Chainlink and kind of meet up with that 50 and 25 here. Maybe sometime in September and we get a bounce. That's a scenario that can happen. I mean, long term though, bullish on Chainlink. And again, on the monthly too, right? We can have a cup and handle here on the monthly for Chainlink, right? Boom, boom, boom. 21.20 is hit, and then we put in the higher low, the handle, and then we take off, all right? So again, look, I'm bullish on the markets right now. The markets are looking bullish despite Bitcoin dropping. We also have that monthly bullish crossover right there on Chainlink, 25 and 50 MA. So we're looking good. Chainlink's looking good. It's just that short term, we can pull back to 20, 21 bucks. Okay, just put in that handle right there, and then we're off to the races. Can you check again, ETH? I forgot the target in the short period. Yes, I got you, Alessandro. Take a look here at ETH. And again, guys, I'm going to check all your favorite coins, so don't worry. Just be patient. And again, follow my backup account in case anything happens here. If my live just turns off out of nowhere, you know where to go. My backup account. You think we can get back to December highs before end of the year? Yeah, for sure. For sure. We can definitely go to 40 cents Dogecoin. For other altcoins, right? Because like for ETH we're past December highs for Ethereum. So look, for ETH short term, for the short term here for ETH, if we do pull back, you want to look here, right? It also kind of looks like a cup and handle too. But that 4,550 level, right? If you lose this level here, 4,500, or if we lose this level right here, we're probably going to drop here to 4,300 level. Again, we're filling this massive gap here from this massive candle that ETH had that led us to break all-time highs. Now we're just pulling back on this retest on this handle from this cup and handle. And we're going to first, you know, retest this range, maybe stay here a little bit. Then we lose it. We come down here. And maybe when we come down here to 4,300, we kind of meet up with the 25 MA here coming up on the daily. You see that 25 MA, right? We kind of meet it up with here, bounce on it, just like we bounce off of here, here. So, you know, there's a lot of support on that 25 MA. And we can kind of meet up with it here, possibly in September. We'll see. But just giving you guys here scenarios. And again, but ETH has been very bullish, so we can easily get a higher low here, 4,500, and then off we go. We don't have to come down that low. Okay. So. E-Dub, what's up, bro? Thanks for coming to the live stream. Don't forget to like, guys. Anytime, Alessandro. Let's check out some more coins here. You guys asking for Vchain. And has Vchain done anything? Like, this is the most boringest coin to chart out there. This coin's just been ranging here. At least Crow broke out of its range. All right. Vchain is just... But again, right, we're not totally bearish here on Vchain. And we're not dumping with the market either. Right? That's a good sign. That's a very good sign. You can kind of see Vchain. It's in this pendant. And we're holding that 25 here on the weekly. Right? So, I mean, if we do pull back here, we'll probably retest that 25. Could be around 0.24. So I don't see too much downside for Vchain, to be honest. And it's holding up with the market, which is a good sign. So maybe we'll pull back here a little bit. 0.24. And then bounce off to the upside. All right. Honestly, like I honestly don't think the top will be in November. Brutus, what's up, Brutus? Look, September could be a bullish month, right? I'm not gonna bet that it's gonna be a red month. Historically, it's been red for crypto, but then again, February historically has been good for crypto, and it was red this year. So we might see September finally be green for crypto. But again, we could have a sudden news event, right, with market coming down with the interest rate cuts and then recovering after. But long term, like in long term, the interest rate cuts are good for crypto and the markets, for more liquidity in the markets. So Jazz says, do you feel things? Yeah, in a way, yeah. Yeah, in a way I do. Right? Especially with Powell delaying and then all these things going on. If you haven't yet joined Crypto Traders University, you're missing the boat. Best investment 2025. So Diamond, thank you, bro. Thanks for being a part of CTU. This is my series trading group. Diamond's in it. And we have 4 other people. So definitely join if you guys haven't yet. It's a great group. I put all my signals on there, all my trades. Lower cap coins that I buy, like XCN, I posted on there. And ZBCN as well. And you can find it in the link in the bio. Never heard of Coley. What is that? Yo, do you think that it's a good idea to sell like 10% of your portfolio to buy back cheaper next week if you have zero dry powder? Yeah, I do. I do. That's a great question by a Bitcoin billionaire. Right? If you do have zero dry powder, you can definitely take profits here. Because I mean, the market short term has been looking pretty bearish short term. So I mean, there's a scenario we can drop here for Bitcoin to 110, 109. So, I mean, that'd be a good, smart idea if you don't have any dry powder. All right. This is on TradingView. RSR. BMNR. I got you, bro. I got you. Let's check out our RSR. I am bullish on this coin, and we'll check out that ETF. Again, RSR not looking too bad. I'm getting this retest here, the 618 level. So I mean, I can see RSR coming back here to around 0072 level. Right, get a bounce off of there, right there. On the daily too, it looks like we want to lose this and retest this level. That 072 level right there. So I don't see RSR breaking that level, but I see a good retest right there. Just like Bitcoin came down to retest that 112, and we're coming down again for the third time. The long term, RSR is in this nice bullish structure, right? Nice uptrend. And once we kind of build support here in the 618, right? We built some support here. We can definitely put in a higher low, a higher high later on. So RSR is one of my most bullish coins. I'm bullish on this bull market. Yeah, don't worry. I'll check out XRP and Pepe. What was the ETF? BMNR. So BMNR is a crypto ETF. We'll check it out here. BMNR. Okay, so it's this one, I believe. Let me know if it's this one. Is this like a crypto mining ETF? BMNR. Yeah, I mean, there's like a couple ones here. I'm just gonna do this one. Oh, it's Ethereum ETF. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this got a really nice jump recently. Right, the past few months. 7 all the way to 50. So this is around $4 to $7. We're up to 50 now. We actually hit 138. So I mean, you can clearly see a change of trend here, right? While we're for multiple months we've been in this massive downtrend. We broke it, right? And again, since it's ETF, I mean, ETH base, you know, obviously ETH coming down with the market, you know, I would say a good level here. If ETH does come down hard, a good level for this to find support is around 23, 22, 23 bucks right there. But it doesn't mean it can't come down that low, right? We might just come down here to 32 or in the 40s. But long term, this is good. I mean, this looks like a change of a trend here. So, you know, we might come down for put in a higher low and then put in some higher highs. Again, with ETH going to 10K, I mean, this ETF, it's going to eventually go here to 700, maybe even 1,000. Right, back to 1,000 here, which was back here in 2012. Just posting my weekly profits and CTU main chat. Thank you, Diamond. I'll check it out. I'll check it out right here in a sec. But yeah, not bad. Invest in scale on Coinbase. Made some money. I'll check it out right here. Let's check out Fetch here for Flu. See how Fetch is doing. Again, guys, don't forget to comment your coin. But again, Fetch is not dumping either. Right, Bitcoin's dumping, but Fetch is not dumping. A lot of altcoins are not dumping, which is a great sign. Shadow Coin, yeah. Let me know the tag for Shadow Coin. What is that, Chris? It's on Uniswap. Okay. Again, I don't see too much downside here for fetch. If you do have a dump here, 58 cents. If you lose 58 cents, they'll come down here to 50 cents in the 618, which is still not bad, right? We dump here to this level. We're probably going to put in the higher low here on this rising channel that fetches in. Gav's dad, thank you. Shout out to Gav's dad. Thank you so much for the gifts, man. I appreciate it. Every time I'm on, Gav's dad always gives. Thank you, bro. So put in the higher low right there. 50, 40. That's if you have a big dump, right? If, I could see fetch coming down to 50 cents. So either way, still super bullish here. You can see fetch has been in this nice ascending channel. I might come down here and put in this higher low. Yeah, rising channel, ascending, yeah. Yeah, look, so even if we come down here to 50 cents, 49, we're still bullish. Shout out to Gav's dad for helping me reach my goals. Over 100 flowers. Thank you, bro. Amazing. And wow, look at this. Shout out to Diamond. Look at Diamond's profits here in CTU. So this is a Diamond here in the chat. These are some of his trades here on the daily. Wow. Absolutely amazing. So this is actually mine right here on Cardano, which I'm still in. I got in at 75 cents. This was when Cardano was 98 cents, but I'm still in this trade. You can see right here, Sir Lewis. But Diamond, look at him right here. Look at this, 62% on this trade. 7x. What was the entry? 20. What coin was this? Doesn't say which coin. 23 bucks. What does it say the coin's name? Okay. I guess it doesn't say. Oh, right here at the top. My bad. AVAX. So AVAX, not bad. 25 bucks. Look at that. Great long right there. This other coin, Solana, to 208. Wow. Great profits. 208 right here for Solana. 138%. And then we got 53% on this Vchain right here. So, and this is what's awesome about trading. 7x, right? It's not like he's doing 50x. He's doing 7x. So amazing trades right there. Shout out to Diamond and CTU. Join if you guys are interested. That's where I post my signals, how I'm looking at the market and everything. And shout out to Diamond here in the chat. Avalanche, you want to check out Avalanche? Okay, let's take a look here at AVAX, which is also holding up pretty well. 25 bucks. Again, guys, this drop is different. It is much different now. I mean, when Bitcoin was dropping 4K in a day, all coins were down 10%. Now we look at the market, and we're not even down 10% on the weekly, let alone the daily. So I believe it's very different. A lot of altcoins are holding up well. Ethereum being the main leader. And now we can finally start to see AVAX starting to flip. Right? AVAX to me is looking very bullish. It's holding up extremely well with this Bitcoin dump. You know, we basically been creating strength in the bottom here for the past 5 months. And you can kind of see how overbought we are. I mean, oversold. But we're starting to get that flip right here. We're starting to get that curve. Right? Once we get that bullish curve here on the monthly especially, that's how you know we're going to start to change that momentum to the upside. So we're getting that curve here, and we're getting the curve here on the monthly. We're about to break out of the 618 for AVAX. And I would say the next target here for AVAX is probably going to be like around 30 something. Right? Around 33, 32. Around the 200 MA. So I'll say this is AVAX next target, 32 bucks. But even no matter how high AVAX comes up here, we break out of here, 32. We're definitely going to come down here for a retest, possibly. So 32, we retest 25, 26. Right? So I'm bullish on AVAX. I think this is a great coin that is looking to take off soon. It hasn't really taken off yet. It's just gearing up here to take off. Right. And again, that 32 bucks is the 50 MA on the monthly, and it's also the 200 MA on the weekly. So you're going to see a lot of resistance here once AVAX pumps to 32, 30, 33 bucks. That's the main target right there. But again, it's still very oversold. right? Nothing is financial advice, but I love buying when we're extremely oversold like this. Yeah. Thank you guys for the follows, by the way. By the way, if you guys are new to me, follow my backup account, because this account has been getting banned here from the AI bots. My backup account is literally in my bio. I mention it. You just click on it. It'll take you on there. It's just Sir Lewis. Nice haircut. Thank you, Alina. Thank you so much. Yeah, I just got a haircut like 2 days ago. But thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you for the heart. I just saw that right now. Yo, what percentage does Bit Units give you? And they do fly you out. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Yeah, it's a great. It's definitely great. Again, I can't talk too much about it because you know how strict it is on here. Polygon. Some of you guys want me to check out Polygon. Last time I checked out Polygon, it wasn't looking too bad. And again, with Polygon, I mean, Bitcoin's dumping. Polygon it's not dumping. That's a good sign. So Polygon's not looking too bad here. But again, I don't see this coin breaking all-time highs. We're getting a lot of bullish crossovers here on the daily. So Polygon is looking strong. I would say the next target for Polygon, 29.30 cents. This level right here. Right, once we break that, build support there, 42.50 cents up here. So Polygon can still give you some big X's here. I just don't see it going back to all-time highs. It's just too much inflation. There's too much competition. Right, it's not like 2021 bull market where Polygon was just the main layer 2. Michael, for me, I send crypto. Okay, that's just for me. And again, guys, all the ones that I use are in the bio. Alina, thank you so much. Wow, that's so cool. That's the first time I got that. That's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. Made me feel like a Julius Caesar. But shout out to Alina. Thank you for the gifts. But yeah, guys, all the ones that I use, Kraken, Coinbase. If you guys use my link in the link bio, you get basically free crypto. Like Kraken, my link for Kraken, I think you get like 50 to 75 bucks, which is really good. Gemini, you also get like 25 bucks. Coinbase, 25 bucks. So if you want, like, if you haven't signed up yet, definitely check it out. Link in the bio. And I just posted a video today, a mini review on the Keystone 3 Pro. Another great, my favorite cold storage wallet so far. It's been amazing using it. If you want a safe cold storage wallet, check out the Keystone 3 Pro. Check out my video first, and then use my link, and you'll get a code. Use code Lewis, and you get 5% off. All right. Yeah. 50% your break even. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, if Polygon's gets there pretty fast, then maybe there's some higher targets for Polygon. But let's say Bitcoin's at 150K, 180K, and Polygon's here around 48.50 cents. I would say sell, right? It's situational based. All right, we got AVT, Tao, Arbitrum. AVT, man, I haven't checked out this coin in a minute. Aventus. I know a lot of you guys are bullish on this coin because this coin is on Coinbase apparently, and it's a lower cap coin. So I mean, AVT long term is looking bullish. It's just short term. That 25 MA here on the monthly is that main resistance. You can see right here we're getting rejected right on it, right? So yeah, we got to break that. But on the weekly though, I'm liking the weekly because we're getting that nice inverted head and shoulders formation, right? So we can come down a little bit lower here, put in that shoulder, and then off we go. So I think this is a buy the dip scenario here if you're bullish on AVT. Possibly form your inverted head and shoulders on the weekly. So not too bad, and it's very oversold too. So not too bad. Decent Wallet is trying to offer Bitcoin and XRP rewards. I'm going to look into that one. Yeah, I heard about Decent too. I haven't looked into it to be honest, but I would say the main thing is make sure it's it's open source. You know, there's nothing sketchy going on. The main thing about cold storage wallets, guys, is the security, right? That's the main thing. I think we'll dump some more tomorrow. I think we'll dump, yeah, probably. I'm not gonna lie. Right. I definitely think we can definitely dump some more tomorrow. Because we're getting a lot of bearish signs here for the short term for Bitcoin. And most likely, right, I mean, we double bottomed here, but we got a full reversal back to this level. So unless the Asian market reverses this back up, right, unless the Asian market reverses this back up, we're probably going to break this level and then come here to the next door downstairs here in the basement, 110,300. That's my next target. I mean, honestly, I would say the probability is we break this level. That's the probability. All right, we got a beautiful bounce there, but we sold off. We had a massive dump here. And you can see this huge mass wick right here. Close to my level, 110,600. So we'll see how we open tomorrow. How the stock, especially if the stock market is down a little bit, we can definitely dump down here to this level. So, and yeah, Bitcoin doing that, ETH will probably come down here to my targets. Like I said, ETH 4,500. Okay, this is my main target here for ETH. Again, ETH's been very strong, so I don't expect it to dump down even lower, but at least 4,500 level right here. We lose that 4,300. Anywhere here could be the bottom right here for ETH if we pull back. I'll check the security. Thank you. Anytime, Alina. Anytime. Yeah. Asia typically follows. Okay, yeah. So Asia will probably dump the markets then. We might wake up with 110 at 110. What's up, Creative? Love your content. Jeffrey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. So are you saying best to wait if see a ink until things go lower after tomorrow? What do you think? Yeah, I would say it's best to wait a little. I mean, you know, it doesn't hurt to DCA into some coins right now that are down. But I think it'll be great to wait tomorrow to see what the market does with the stock market as well. Because like I said, I've been getting, you know, there's been showing a lot of bearish, short-term bearish indicators here. That weekly is starting to drop, which long-term is good, right? We want to drop that weekly. But it's short-term, we're getting that momentum to the downside. So you want to drop that weekly to the later on pump and we get overbought again. With short term, this is probably going to bring Bitcoin down a little bit lower. Okay. Pangu, if you have time. Yo, check out Pangu. Yo, let's check out Pangu. A lot of you guys want Pangu. Which had a great recovery. And again, it's been holding up pretty well too. Holding up very strong. Again, Pangu's been holding up very strong. We've been just chopping out here. Kind of looking like a bull flag, right? Pangu kind of looks like it's in a bull flag here. Now, how low can this bull flag go? That's the real question. You know, we're going to test here on the daily tomorrow, that 50 EMA. We lose that 50 EMA, then probably Pangu is going to dump down here to the lows again. Around 0.3, around here. Okay. And I mean, we're getting close to getting that bearish flip over on the daily. All right, so short term, it does look bearish. Especially if we get that confirmation tomorrow, losing that 50 MA here for Pangu. We lose that, then we dump down here to this next level. But still, medium to short to long term, it's bullish. It's a massive bull flag, and it's really just a massive cup and handle, right? It's just a massive cup and handle here for Pangu. I mean, we come back here in this full recovery, hit, you know, the highs. We're obviously going to get rejected in this handle. And, you know, most likely we'll break to the upside. Yeah. All right, just give me a sec. Anytime, Alina. That's what I was thinking. But yeah, that's exactly what I see here too. It's a bull flag, and on the monthly, on the weekly, just a massive cup and handle. So I'm bullish on Pangu. Again, guys, I'm gonna have to move my car real quick, so I'll be back in probably like 40 seconds. Just give me a sec, guys. I'll put it on Bitcoin here. Well, I'll leave Bitcoin here so you can watch it dump here while I'm gone. But yeah, I'll be back in like probably 50 seconds. So just give me a second, guys. All right, guys, we are back. I had to move my car, but we are back, guys. Appreciate everyone on here that's still on here. Lena says I have a short, small short on Pangu. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt to short the market. You know, hedge, especially if you have a lot of longs like me. How long though, low? Yeah, like I'm selling a lot of longs. And that's the thing, guys. If you guys are leverage trading, use less than 10x. Crypto's already super volatile. 3x, 5x, right? James says 45 and started mining in 2020. Bought Bitcoin first at 2K. I've been using GitScap. I like what you're doing. Keep up the good work. James, wow, that's awesome, man. You know, I'm happy you found my channel, but that's awesome. You bought Bitcoin at 2K. And what's BitScap? Is that like a mining website? But yeah, shout out to James here on YouTube. You can take a look at Solana, yeah. Lena says I only use 3x, never more. Yeah, I mean 3x is great. I think 3x is great, especially for altcoins. Maybe you can, you know, you can be a little safer and use higher leverage on Bitcoin or ETH. But altcoins we know are much more volatile. Yeah, we'll take a look here. We're looking here at Solana 208. Look at that. Amazing. Like I said, a lot of altcoins are looking great. A lot of layer 1, Solana, Ethereum. And I mean, you know, I don't see too much downside for Solana, to be honest. If we do pull back here at the market, we'll probably come down here to this level, right? 194, 190. We'll have a slow pullback here to this level. Kind of meet up with that 25 on the 4 hour. Right, the 25 on the 4 hour is around 196, but you have a nice rounded top here for Solana. And then pull back. Then put in a higher low right there. Right? Something kind of like that. But I mean, long term speaking, I mean, on the 4 hour, it kind of looks like a cup and handle possibly forming with the support being on the 25. Right, usually we're like, the best times to buy is when we're looking like this, right? And then when we have this huge breakout, we're far away from the 25 to 50. That's when we have a pullback. And that's what could possibly happen right now for Solana. But I don't see like a massive drop back to like 170 or something like that for Solana. Again, the trend is up. We're in the strong trend here for Solana, for ETH. And not very soon for AVAX. And I've been telling you guys, layer 1s, Cardano is going to start to do well, and it did. And I've been telling you, AVAX is probably going to be next. Near Protocol. Yeah, let's take a look here at Near Protocol for Layer. Yeah, Solana's been doing pretty well. And that's the thing. I'm staking my Solana. Okay. I use Keystone 3 Pro. It's a great wallet. You can check it out my shorts here or my TikTok. And if you use my code Lewis, you get 5% off. It's a great wallet overall. Now let's take a look here at Near Protocol. Let's see how we're looking. So yeah, Near Protocol hasn't really exploded yet. I expect this coin to explode later on in the bull market, especially once we get more hype into crypto, right? But it does look like it has bottomed here. Based on my Fibonacci, that 0.78. This does look like a bottom. And we're just slowly, right? We're slowly pivoting up. We're here in the 618, building support. And it might take another month or so. And then, you know, we just skyrocket here to like 383 out of nowhere. That's the crypto market. You know, it's a fast moving. And just like right here, look at this. Look at this huge candle from 194 all the way to 454. Do you see that? Do you see how fast the crypto market can move, especially near? From 184 all the way to 465, whatever. back in December 2023. So yeah, I mean, look, next target for near is at 0.5 around 381, which is also the past support here, which we lost, right? So we lost that support. We're slowly pivoting up towards the end here. That's when we're going to move fast, right? We're going to get a rejection right there, pull back, and then break it on the second attempt, possibly. That's what I see happening for near. Do you guys hear that Android and Apple will be rolling out phones with crypto wallets installed? Yeah, I heard a little bit of that. I think I did hear that Apple, or was it Google? They wanted to Play Store, yeah, the Play Store. They wanted to take out all the wallets like Phantom and MetaMask. So they probably want to take them out because they want to be the ones that have the wallet that people use the wallet only for, right? And I think it's great that the Solana phone is kind of pushing it too, right? The Solana phone, I don't know who got the Solana phone, but you know, it already comes with a wallet on it. Tao, Rose. Yo, let's take a look here at Tao and then we'll do Rose. Again, thank you guys for the likes. You guys have been killing it. I'm going to be doing these live streams every single day for this bull market. Not every single day, but every other day at least. Tao, another great coin that's holding up extremely well. Again, I don't see this coin dropping too much. It can drop, right? It can come here for a double bottom at the 618. That's very well possible. You know, if we lose 340, 348, then we're probably gonna come here for a double bottom around 295, 300. So if you see Tao, those, you know, dropping down here at these levels, don't panic, right? It's a great buying opportunity, honestly. Put here also. I mean, and look, I'll say the 248 if we lose that, and the 25 MA on the weekly. That's what's been support here. So if you close below that 25 MA, which is around 348, right? It's not a coincidence. We'll probably come down here to 300. But it'll still be bullish. I mean, look at this. Look at this chart. It'll still be bullish. So look, I'm bullish on Tao. I think this is gonna be one of the biggest crypto AI projects out there. It already is, but I think it's gonna be a coin that can definitely go into the thousands. And you can kind of see right here, you know, we tried a double bottom here. We're gonna come here, probably break that double bottom, just like Bitcoin is gonna do. I mean, it's looking like Bitcoin in a way. And that 200 MA here on the daily. If we lose that, we'll come here to 335, and then 300. Right. So again, this is all with Bitcoin coming down, which it has been. Thank you guys for the likes. Now Rose, and again, follow my backup account. It should be in the link in the bio. Not the link in the bio, it should be in the bio. So you just click on it and you follow my backup account in case anything happens with this. Man, Rose's been looking awful. I mean, we really don't know if this coin is going to recover. I know there's a lot of good fundamentals for Rose. A lot of people are bullish on the project and all that. I mean, the good thing is that it's, you know, it's been in this pendant. But most likely this coin won't break all-time highs. You know, it's showing us, it's giving us all the signs that it probably won't go back to all-time highs. But if you break up here out of this pendant, you know, the target here for Rose is around 0.7. So yeah, I mean, that doesn't hurt if you want to risk a little bit. Break out of this pendant, 7 cents. That's not bad for where it's at right now. So, you know, we're extremely low. We're in this pendant. Usually we'll break out to the upside. So you see Rose, some bullish price action here. We get this breakout right above 3 cents or so. We're probably going to go here to 7 cents. But you can kind of see how we're just riding that 25 MA down, right? We just can't build support above it. But we're getting towards the end of this asymmetrical pendant where we're tightening up, where we have to make a move. All right, we got to make a move here for Rose. So I'm bearish short term, but medium term, I'm bullish. I think this coin can break to the upside. But there you go. Ron says, good Sunday to you, Lewis. I'm in on Zoro. What do you think? Cheers and thanks. Ron, thank you, bro. Zoro, I heard good things about Zoro. I'm bullish on it too. It's on base, I believe, right? Yeah, honestly, anything on base that is building good fundamentals, I'm bullish on. What do you mean the voice? Are you sure? Let me know if the voice is good, guys, on YouTube. Is it overlapping? Let me know. Okay. So yeah, Bitcoin coming down here. Thoughts on Injective? Thanks for coming to the live stream. Letters in Bloom. My thoughts on Injective. I think Injective is a great project. Last time I checked it, it looked amazing. It still looks amazing. All right. I mean, we're in the 618 right here. So you can kind of see why we're getting some resistance. All right, we've been in this nice uptrend since March 2025. We're getting some resistance on that 50 MA. So I think Injective is just going to be choppy here between 16 to 12 bucks. Maybe we'll retest that 200, maybe even the 25 here at 12, 11 bucks. Bounce off that. All right, put in a higher low, boom, and then we come here to test this massive downtrend that we've been on since 2024. So the main target is 18 bucks. That's where we're gonna have a lot of resistance here, 18, 20 bucks. But I believe Injective can break it, right? I think this is a bullish coin. You look at the chart, we're just putting in this higher low. We're gonna get some resistance here, put in another higher low, and then possibly move to 23 bucks, 33. And I see the high set going to here, like my price prediction on Injective. I see it going to 90 to 120, somewhere in this level, towards the end of the bull market, of course. And again, it might come into the sell zone for maybe a day or so, right? It could be fast. That's why you want to be up to date in the crypto market, especially if you got a lot of money. Sandbox. Okay, a lot of you guys want Sandbox. And again, guys, I keep it real with you guys. I'll tell you guys exactly what I think right here in the live stream. Sandbox still bearish. You know, I don't see this coin going back to all-time highs, but doesn't mean you can't make some good money here in the short term. Because it is looking bullish here in the short term. Like, kind of like Rose. It's just down so much, and it's in this pendant. Right? It's in this pendant. I mean, it's just down so much that even with Bitcoin dumping down, it's just not dumping anymore. So that's how you know the bottom is in. But we're probably gonna have some boring price action here. We're in this pendant. So we might be in the spin here for a couple more days, just chopping around, and then boom, right? We take off to the upside, and I'll say the target for Sandbox, if you break to the upside, which is the higher probability, target is around 45 cents. All right, so not bad. You know, around almost a 2x. But again, long term though, I'm bearish on Sandbox. Don't be expecting Sandbox to come back here to $9, but it doesn't mean it can't come up here to 50 cents around there. All right. So some of you guys asking for Sui. Sui's a coin I'm bullish on. I've been buying, accumulating short term. I think if you missed out on Sui, I think it's a great time to invest in it. Number one, because it's in this bullish structure. Right? It's in this bullish structure. It's just shopping around here. It's creating a handle. So I mean, the lowest I see Sui going possibly to is 335. I mean, if you have a massive dump, 290s, but I would expect it to hold this level if we crash down here. And again, we're just gonna put in the higher low, right? Just like we put in here the last couple times.
New subscriber.
And Sui's kind of a front runner too, this market. So if you see Sui start to take off, that could be a sign that altcoins are gonna start to take off very soon. But I'm bullish on Sui. I'll say 330, 335. I don't see too much downside here. You can kind of see we can bounce off that 50 or 25 MA, right, as it's curling up here. So Sui long term, I think this is a great coin. Great coin. Alina says Sui and HBAR are 2 coins everyone should have. Yes, I agree. And again, I was late to Sui, guys. I was late to Sui. Right, I was late to Sui. I went up here to 531, and I started buying really when it was around like 250 around there. And I've been buying here above $3 too, because I mean, I see this coin going to, you know, at least 15 bucks, at least 15 to 25 bucks. So you might think you're late on these coins, but it's better to buy coins that have bullish structure like this than coins that have bearish structures like Sandbox or, you know, something like that. Atom. I'll say Atom's another one that's just been very disappointing. I do have some Atom though. I just think there's so much inflation on Atom that it's really why it's been awful, right? And we can actually test this, right, with my my golden website, marketcapof.com. But we'll just take a look here at Atom. You can kind of see right here. I mean, we're below 2022 lows of $7. I mean, most likely it did bottom here. Right, we've just been ranging here for the last couple weeks. I do kind of see an inverted head and shoulders. So that's good. So Atom is looking good short term. I'm not going to lie, right? Atom is looking good short term. I see an inverse head and shoulders playing out. It's holding that 25. Now, once we break that 50 MA, then we can have that breakout to possibly $5 or so. So short term is not looking too bad. It's just that long term, I mean, I really don't think. Long term, the main resistance target, 671. Wherever that 25 MA is on the monthly, that's where you're going to get that rejection from Atom. But I don't know. I just don't see this coin going back to all-time highs. It's just down so much. So that's Atom. Anytime you guys want to know which coin I'm looking at, it should be here on the right side. It's good to see you, my guy. Are we still in for altcoin season? Seems discouraging with crypto. Petra, how you been, bro? Good to see you too, man. And yeah, I still believe. I just think the reason why everyone's been hating this bull market is because it's just been more stretched out, right? It's like you're stretching out like a pizza. It's just been much more stretched out, much more mature. But I still believe we'll have an altcoin season. And, you know, we're getting all the signs, the early signs that we will. It's just longer, right? It's not as explosive last last bull market, where we had, see, the key thing here, you know, the key thing for altcoin season, guys, is quantitative easing. Why do we have altcoin season last bull market? Quantitative easing, right? Stimulus checks, rate cuts, and this time it's just been slower. Powell's been delaying the rate cuts, and we're most likely going to finally get it in September. So yeah. When is Shiba going up? Let's take a look at Shiba. Honestly, very soon. I think Shiba has bottomed here too. You see, we had to come down here to these lows here for Shiba Inu to build this support. We're just getting a lot of resistance here on the 618, but the good thing is that we're getting a bullish bottoming pattern, which is that inverse head and, like, there's a lot of coins that are doing an inverse head and shoulders, which to me is a good sign. This is why I'm bullish on the markets, because I see a lot of altcoins doing exactly what Shiba is doing right here, right? Which will slowly move up and then will break out later on. So I mean, it might take a couple weeks, maybe a month, before we get that breakout. Targets for Solana, Cardano. Targets long term or on the pullback? Patia says, so if you're bullish on Sui, what's your take on Cedus? That's a great question, man. Cedus has actually been one of my coins I've been posting in my trading group. This is a coin I'm bullish on. My take on Cedus, I think Cedus is a great risk reward coin, because what I tell you guys all the time, I tell you, if you're bullish on a layer 1, always look at the DEX, right? And this is the main DEX on Sui. So if you're bullish on Sui, look into Cedus. Yes, it had the massive drop because of the hack, but I believe, you know, it has recovered from that. I don't think there's any more bearish things coming from that, and it's been bottoming out here pretty well. So I'm bullish on Cedus. It's a lower cap coin, but I'm bullish on Cedus because I'm bullish on Sui, and I think Cedus will continue to be the main DEX on Sui. Right, same thing with ETH. You're bullish on ETH, look into Sui. You're bullish on AVAX, look into Pendle. I think Pendle is the DEX, right? So yeah, I do like Cedus. Bro lost so much hair waiting on the bull market. Bro, we've been in the bull market, buddy. Again, if for the people that have been buying here in 2022, you're up a ton, right? I'm up a ton. Because we've been buying during the bear market, 2022, 2023, 2024. If you've been buying in December, then you're down a ton. Yeah. Long term. Okay, so Cardano. Like I said, I think Cardano is one of the most best plays out there in terms of right now. And this is why I bought a ton here when it was around 50 cents. Because it just, I mean, look at the Cardano chart. It's a very bullish chart, very bullish structure. It's still a 3x from all-time highs. It's a top 10 coin, right? It's not like Cardano's a lower cap coin. So I think Cardano's in a great position to invest in. And my targets for Cardano is 630 to 860 around here. That's my high probability top zone for Cardano. But the 618 brings it to around 15 bucks. That's the lower probability, but again, depending on where we're on the market, most likely Cardano will top out somewhere over here. So I'm bullish on Cardano. Thank you guys for the likes. Again, follow my backup account. Should be in the bio. As soon as I close my link long, it gets a God candle. Really? Did that really happen? Oh man, and look at that. It looks like it has. Link is looking to break out here at 26 bucks. Look at that. Bitcoin billionaire just closed the long, and now Link is starting to move up here. Man. Sometimes it be like that. When will Fed go up? Yeah, I'll take a look at our fetch after Solana. I'll give you my Solana targets. I'm gonna have a whole playlist on YouTube called Price Prediction. Definitely check it out. It's on YouTube. Cardano is a great long-term. HBAR, XRP, Dogecoin, Sui, Litecoin. Those are great coins long-term. So look, Solana, my main target is 750. From 750 to 1,100. That's where I see Solana taking off to. Topping out at. Okay. So, very bullish on Solana. And once we get near those targets, I'm gonna unstake my Solana. Yeah, Dogecoin, yeah. Closed it as loss, and now I would have been up a little if I didn't close. Oh, wow. You still think it'll dip, though? Look, if Bitcoin continues to dip, I do think it will. I do think it will. All right, if Bitcoin continues to dip, which has been looking like it, we can 21 bucks Chainlink. What does stake mean? Stake basically means to delegate your coins to the delegator, which is a decentralized system in which it kind of secures the network, right? The decentralized blockchain network. And then you get a percentage back, right? Again, I'm not too technical, but it's like a decentralized way of lending. But it actually like secures the blockchain. Or helps to secure. Thank you guys for the files, by the way. Yeah, I did XRP already. Is the market trying to go higher right now? Stuff pumping a little bit. I mean, not pumping too much. Just a couple coins like Chainlink, right? What else is pumping? Let's see. Let's check out here the hourly. Let's see what's pumping here on the hourly. So, I mean, not too much coins pumping on the hourly. On the 4 hour. And again, Morpho's been doing amazing here on the weekly. If you're bullish on base, take a look at Morpho. It's been getting a lot of TVL. It's a lending protocol for base. Similar to like Aave. Keenan, what's up, Keenan? I'm late. What's been the general idea? I mean, the general idea is short term we're bearish, but again, it's just another buy the dip scenario. We can hit 110 Bitcoin. But long term, we're bullish. Most likely, my prediction is we'll get 25 basis point rate cut. We can fall. We can have a sell the news event right in September, which is historically a bearish month. But again, February was a historical bullish month for crypto, and we dumped. So maybe it'll be the opposite this time for September. Especially if we get the rate cuts. We'll see how the market reacts to that. I missed, what was your thought about where the bottom at the pullback, if you don't mind, please? For which coin, Tommy? Let me know. Oh, for XRP, yeah. I got you. Bitcoin Billionaire says, my group had a buy alerts on Morpho for $1, but I faded. Should I still buy at these prices? Sure, I'll take a look at Morpho after. We'll take a look here for XRP. We're just kind of in this descending triangle, right? It's kind of this, you know, descending triangle here, which could be kind of a bull flag, but we might not have bottomed out yet on this bull flag, right? So, I mean, I would say 265. I'll say that's the target right there. You come back here to these levels, just like Bitcoin's been coming down back to 112. We take out this low, come here to 265, which was a massive resistance point right here back in May, right? 265, 264. So we come back here to that target, we fill in that gap right here, and then boom, right? That could possibly be the bottom for XRP. But again, XRP's been holding extremely well, just like ETH. Well, it's not as good as ETH, but you see there's a lot of buying pressure here. So you might just come as low as 280. I'll say that's a good deal. And then if you lose that level, 265. Okay. And if you actually look at it, yeah. I mean, that 25 MA, right? I mean, we can be, once it gets up here to 265, might be when we kind of meet up with it on the weekly. But I mean, either way, no matter where XRP comes down here, I'm still bullish on it. We'll just put in the higher low, right? Yeah, John. Yeah, I think it's by the dip scenario. So Morpho. Let's take a look at Morpho. Bitcoin Billionaire says, is Morpho still a good coin to buy? Look, even before looking at the charts, I think Morpho fundamentally is a great coin because it's been growing a lot of TVL, which is the total value locked, for base, which, you know, I'm super bullish on base. You're going to start to see a lot of money flowing into base. And there's been a lot of TVL growing on Morpho. It's a lending protocol for stable coins, right? And the charts don't lie either. I mean, the charts since 2025 of April, Morpho's bottomed out here at 91 cents. What happened here? We topped out at 164 near the 618. We came for a retest at $1, and then boom, higher low. We took off, right? Top out 224, retest. I mean, guys, like, trading is simple, right? I mean, look how simple the charts are here based on my Fibonacci levels, right? We come up here at 618, get rejected, right? Break through it, come back here, wick exactly back to the 618, flip that resistance as support, and then we bounce off. And here we are for Morpho. So, do I think it's still a good deal? Honestly, yeah. You know, for the fundamentals that it brings, for how bullish I am on base, Morpho was around, it topped out here around $4. So, I mean, it's still a 2x from where it was back in January. It's still a 2x. So, yeah, I mean, if we pull back, I don't see it pulling back too much. Maybe 229, 226 would be a good deal. But I don't see it, like, going back here to, like, you know, 190s or 163. It's just a very strong uptrend. So, yeah, probably is institutionals, right? Buying Chainlink. But Chainlink about to hit 27 bucks. We'll see. I mean, either way, there's still a big chance Chainlink can come back to 21, 20 bucks. So. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Again, if you haven't checked out my Keystone 3 mini review, check it out. And again, if you guys want to know where I trade, my exchanges, it should be in the bio, the link in the bio. Just want to thank you guys so much. The live stream has been great recently here on my main account. But as you guys know, this account is on the edge. Follow my backup account in case anything happens here. My backup account will be in my bio. You don't even have to click a link. Just click on my mentions. It'll just say Sir Lewis. Click on it and it'll take you to my backup account. It should have my face in the background. It'll be like green. Is Chainlink a long term for you? Yeah, Chainlink is a very long term coin for me. But I'm still gonna take profits during this bull market in my sell zone for Chainlink. Okay. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much. You guys absolutely killed it. I'll be live again tomorrow. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. And guys, don't worry on YouTube. I'm going to stay on for a little bit longer, so don't worry. Just had to end the live here on TikTok. Again, if you guys are here on YouTube and you want to know where I trade, BitUnix, the best exchange. And I have a trading campaign for them right now. You guys can use the link in the bio. It should be the pinned comment. Definitely check it out if you guys are wanting to get into crypto trading. And each month, again, this is for August, right? I'm gonna have one for September, so take advantage of this one before the September one. Bitcoin Billy, don't feel like an idiot, bro. I mean, it's just that, you know, each trade you want to take it as a lesson, right? You learn a lesson from each trade. What's your top 3 multi-cycle coins besides the top 3? Great question. I mean, that's a great question. Besides the top 3, right? Because I was going to say XRP for sure. But I would say XLM. Okay. Is a multi-cycle coin for me. We'll take a look here at the top. Yeah, so, I mean, XRP is the top 3, obviously. So I can't say that or ETH. I would say Chainlink. I don't know about Chainlink. Yeah, I would probably say Chainlink. So I would say Chainlink. Number 1 outside of the top 3. XLM. And then probably HBAR. Maybe Litecoin. Yeah, so I mean, I would say Chainlink, XLM, and HBAR. And then the 4th one, Litecoin. Okay, those are my top 3 to top 4 or whatever. That I'm comfortable, like, multi-cycle. I see them surviving multi-cycle. Like, the higher chances of them surviving multi-cycle. You know what I mean? Just my opinion. And again, long-term, like, out of ETH, Cardano and Solana, long term, at least one of them, most likely 2 of them, but at least one of them will probably fail, or will probably not make it. I mean, we don't know which one it will be, but we'll see. But again, love you guys so much. I'll be live again tomorrow. Check out my shorts on my Keystone 3 Pro. Check out BitUnix, great place to trade. And yeah, love you guys so much. I'll see you guys. Peace.